Do you think this is the place?
Yes, I suppose this is the phonic glyph for the Planetary Art.
According to the phonic glyph, the Rem and Shadow catalysts must be placed in the proper positions. Otherwise, the phonic glyph won't activate. So let's do it.
Wait. There's something strange about this phonic glyph. It's been added on top of an older one. And the new phonic glyph seems to be some sort of a seal.
Well done, my old friend.
Dist the Reaper, you're alive?
It's Rose, damn it! Though I have no more need for that old Guard General moniker.
He actually lived through all that. He really is as tenacious as a roach.
Quiet, you. To think that you would spare me the effort of searching for those catalysts. Please, go ahead and place them in the phonic glyph.
Even though we have no idea what may happen?
Yes! I've done it! I've brought Professor Nebilim back at last!
Professor Nebilim? Dist, what is that supposed to... No.
Yes, exactly! The very first replica you made is right in here! Our beloved Professor Gelda Nebilim!
Thank you, Saphir.
Professor Nebilim! Professor, there's so much I want to tell!
Down, now!
Professor!
Dist? Something's wrong. There's a really scary monster in there.
My, how rude of you to call me a monster.
She's strong.
Thanks to those catalysts you brought, I finally recovered the phonons of Rem and Shadow that I lacked. Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you too, Jade. You used to be such a cute boy. Now you look so scary.
I said, what are you doing here? Answer me!
Oh, scary, scary. I was just taking some phonons of Rem and Shadow from a few phonists, and wound up sealed in here.
You mean you're the one who destroyed a whole company of phonists?
With these catalysts, I'll be complete at last. Jade, you discarded me, and even tried to kill me, didn't you? I was an imperfect failure, after all. But now I'm perfect, am I not?
Professor...
Shut up! How can you call yourself perfect? Dist is your original's pupil. And you kill him without even blinking an eye? There's no way you're perfect.
Yeah, maybe Dist is a stupid, rotten, friendless, ugly, snotty, poor excuse for a human being. But he made Tokunaga for me and helped me out. I'll avenge him.
I should not have let myself get so far out of control. At this point, whether you're perfect or not is irrelevant. I hereby place you under arrest as the prime suspect in the serial phonist killings.
What an interesting approach. Well then, why don't you try? Although, I'm afraid I will win. So how will you entertain me?
Strong words, Professor.
You won't have time to enjoy the fight.
How long can you stay here alive?
Come, try to take me.
We're not talking about taking you alive.
He will not get away. My, how scary. The weak grow overconfident when they come in turn.
There is no reason to be called weak by the weak.
You're the one who's overconfident.
You children never shut up. Fall before me and cry out in pain. Farewell. Die for me.
Thunderland! Tiger! Sovereign Gale! Prison Strike!
It begins. Thunder Blade!
Void Test! We all right here? Want to see how strong I... Really am?
Watch yourself. Sorry.
Blade, reveal your fury!
Dragon Power!
Oh, magnificent song.
Moonlight King!
They can't win!
It begins.
Not doing so well.
Falling
Stars come forth!
Tiger!
Meteor Storm!
Like spear cannon. It begins.
Tiger!
How about this? Wake throw.
Heaven Strike! Light Spear Cannon!
Thunder Blade.
Flavor! Prepare yourself!
Light Spear Cannon!
Be gone!
So dead!
Surgebreaker.
Arise in the name of the Necromancer, Mystic Cage! Now know what true power is!
White Tiger Stars. Meteor Storm.
Arise in the right waters to run!
It begins.
Gardios!
Blessed drop.
The flames of hell remake my enemies in a cage of fire!
Thunder Blade.
Infernal prison!
Light spear cannon. Star Stroke.
Did that help?
Thanks for the help.
It begins. Mega drop.
Arise, O violent waters, to rout mine enemies!
It begins.
Blessed drop!
Thunder Blade. Surgebreaker. Watch out.
Thanks for the help.
It begins. Thunder Blade.
Watch yourself.
I'm casting, give me support!
All right, I'm on it.
How about this? Searing Sorrow.
Sacred will break down those who would be
Light
mine
Spear
enemies!
Cannon!
Divine Saber!
It begins.
Watch. Thanks.
I'll cast it! Give me support!
All right, I'm on it.
O dark storm clouds, whose thy light and run mine enemies through! Thunderblade!
Surgebreaker.
So dead.
It begins. Thunder
Fan the
Blade.
gale of sea spirits of the earth! Stalagmite!
Stick this.
It begins.
Light Spear Cannon!
I'll show you power. That was a powerful attack.
You watch out too.
Quake Stroke.
Blessed drop!
Vanishing Sorrow.
Sonic
How
Spear!
about this?
Sovereign
Searing
Gale!
Sorrow.
Bring it on.
Star
Stick
Stroke.
it. Light Spear Cannon!
How about this?
Present Strike!
Quake Stroke.
Light Spear Cannon! Star You're mine!
Present Strike!
It begins. Blessed drop.
You can't win!
It begins. Thunder Blade. No, I'm not done yet.
No better?
It begins. Blessed drop.
Rest in a merciless silver embrace!
Tempest!
It begins.
Not doing too well.
This is no time.
We are right here.
Careful, that was a powerful attack.
You watch out too.
Make the instant eternal. Time stop. It begins. Thunder blade.
It's okay.
It begins. Thunder blade.
We're not doing too well.
It begins. Ground dasher.
Watch yourself out.
It begins. Ground dasher. Guarding while I'm casting.
Kind of busy here.
Surge.
Watch yourself.
Sorry. It begins. Lesson drops. Return to sight. It begins. Lesson drops.
Sorry. Watch yourself.
It's dangerous to use so many items. Thunder blade.
No way.
Four souls that they may rise in you. Regenerate. No way. Surge breaker.
Thanks.
Sorry for the trouble.
It begins.
Feel better?
Thunder blade.
I'm casting. Give me support.
All right, I'm on it.
How about this?
Oh, countless falling
Wait,
stars.
Thanks for the help.
Meteor
Your
storm.
soul from the abyss of death. Resurrection. How about this? Searing sorrow. Battling sorrow.
Bring forth the fangs of the mighty dragon.
Resurrection.
Ground dasher.
It begins. Thunder blade.
Thanks for the help.
Surge blade. Return the soul from the abyss of death.
Oh, my
Soul
looks
regained.
like we're still okay. Splash.
It begins.
Bring it on.
How about this? Wait, throw.
Light spear cannon.
Oh,
How
countless
about
falling
this?
stars.
Light blast.
Present strike.
How about this?
Oh, flames of hell. Remake my enemies and ignite the fire.
I'm sorry.
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy.
Idiot.
We all right here?
How about this? Searing sorrow. Soul from the abyss of death. Resurrection. Rest in his silver embrace.
Thanks.
Absolute. Return the soul from the abyss of death. Rest in his silver embrace. Absolute. Return the soul from the abyss of death.
Light spear cannon.
Splash.
Absolute power. Begin. Lesson
Oh, flames of hell. Make my enemies and ignite the fire.
Beast.
Infernal prison. Not doing too well.
Beast. This is my failure. I'm sorry.
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy.
It begins.
Don't neglect the enemy opponent.
I'll get him next time.
Return the bring them in the fire. Infernal prison. Careful, that was a powerful attack.
You watch out too. Watch yourself.
Sorry.
Rest in the silver embrace! Absolute!
We all right here?
Remain them in a cage of fire! I will send you to your death!
No! Take this!
Light
Cannon! That's the tiger blood!
Healing circle!
I'm not doing too well.
Surge breaker! Return the soul from the abyss of
Piercing
death.
flash!
Searing soul!
Guardian! Guardian! We're gonna...
Your sword of conviction, loose the might of your brilliant colors. Prism!
Thank you.
Sonic Spear! Sovereign Gale!
Don't use so many items.
Beast!
Tiger Blade!
How about this? Come forward!
No!
I
screwed up.
Turbulence!
Absolute!
Lightning cannon! Piercing flash! Light blast! Thanks for the help. I screwed up.
Absolute!
Watch yourself. Sorry.
Return the remake them and escape the fire! From the infernal prison! How about this?
Want to see how strong I really am?
Return the soul from the abyss of death!
Beast! Resurrection! Oh noble conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
Rest in the merciless silver embrace! Absolute!
Can I?
My failure, I'm sorry.
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy. Don't neglect the enemy opponent.
I'll get him next time. I'm so dead.
Rest in this silver embrace! Return
Tiger! Gale under the spirit of the
Oh,
earth.
sword of the storm light!
Spear cannon!
Make the instant eternal! Time stop! Remake them in a cage of fire! Infernal prison!
Demonic boy!
He's gone! Burning hand! How about this? Quake stroke! Holy melody of divine mercy.
I'm so dead.
Sonic Spear!
Rest in the silver embrace! Come forth, illumination of life! Circle! I'll show you power!
I screwed up.
Rest in the healing trample! Absolute!
This will help.
Return the soul! Rest in the silver embrace! Regenerate! Absolute!
Rest in the merciless silver embrace.
Let's drop!
Guardian!
The flames of hell cremate mine enemies in a cage of fire.
Light spear cannon!
Lost.
Shall we be on our way?
Ugh! My phonons are separating again! I must recover in the planetary glyph!
Jade, the original phonic glyph that was inscribed here, do you think it was for the planetary art?
Let's see. Mother Aldrint, lend me thy power. O wrath of the heavens and cries of the earth, let fall the sword of judgment to dispatch all that is evil. Perish!
What incredible power!
Yes, it's a phonic art that uses the Sephiroth to release the planet's power.
Then you have learned it?
Regrettably, no. The glyph had been modified, so I couldn't use even half of the art's true power. Dist may have had information on the original Planetary Art glyph, but...
Dist is...
Ow. Don't kick me, Jade.
Jade, I was wondering, what was that about Professor Nebilim being a replica?
I suppose I can't hide it anymore. I'll explain when we report to the Emperor.
Do we just leave Dist here?
Oh, he'll come after us. I wouldn't worry.
So, you've finally taken care of Professor Nebilim.
Colonel, you promised to explain things to us.
It started with my own curiosity. I experimented on myself to see what would happen when one who could not use the seventh phonon tried. The phonic art went out of control, setting Professor Nebilim's residence on fire. Professor Nebilim herself was near death. I enlisted Dist's help and took her to the edge of the town.
Jade, the professor's gonna die!
Yes, it's my fault. It's too late to save her now. But with Famacry...
Oh, you're gonna make a replica of the professor? But we don't have a Famacry machine!
I'll use phonic arts to do it. I did it once with Nefri's doll, so it should work.
Wow, it worked! Jade, you're amazing!
What's going on?
The replica of Professor Nebilim knew nothing but destruction. I tried to dispose of... to kill her, but she disappeared before I could.
So that's what led to this incident.
But Jade really regrets what he did. That's why he forbid the replication of living things. Please don't hate him for it.
Luke.
Hey, stupid, nobody said anything about hating him. We've all seen how he's tried to stop the use of Famacry.
Absolutely. Colonel, thank you for telling us about what must have been a trying experience.
Not at all. It's rather uncomfortable to be thanked. If anything, I deserve censure for what I've done.
Colonel, there's one thing that bothers me. As I recall, Famacry uses only the seventh phonon in creating replicas, not the first through the sixth.
Yes. That's why replicas vanish when the seventh phonon separates.
Huh? But Nebilim was saying something about needing the first and sixth phonons.
Nebilim was the first living replica. The technology was different then, right, Jade?
Yes. The original theory was based on phonic arts, which is how I created the Professor's replica as well. However, that method results in some phonons missing from the replica. That causes mental instability, leading to destructive behavior or abilities developing abnormally.
So that's what happened to Nebilim's replica.
Yes, to overcome that problem, Dist and I modified the process to use only the seventh phonon.
And Saphir's alive, huh? He was always tough, wasn't he?
He's a criminal, you know. Aren't you going to capture him?
We'll keep watch for him, of course. If you see him, bring him in. Oh, and you keep that sword for a while longer. It might come in handy in your coming battles.
Wait!
He really did come after us.
How could you be so cruel as to leave me in Mount Roneal?
Dist, weren't you to receive Professor Nebilim's replica data from Mose?
What's with you all of a sudden? That was my intention. But by the time I recovered from the Tower of Rem, Mose was dead and Van was alive. Van's not especially kind to traitors, so I can't go back there anymore.
I see. So that's why you made contact with the original replica. You stole the documents on the Planetary Phonic Art from the Intelligence Division, didn't you?
There wasn't much in them. All the important information was destroyed in that fire.
I see. You are hereby under arrest for violating Article 1 of the National Intelligence Act. Take him.
What are you doing? I'm your friend!
Who is whose friend?
Dist! No, Saphir! I'm Jade's friend!
I'm glad I don't know any Jade with such poor taste in friends. Now, come on.
Thank you, Colonel. We'll handle the interrogation.
Please do.
Traitor! I'll hate you forever!
I see. So the records of the Planetary Art have been completely lost. That's unfortunate. But perhaps it is for the best.
Maestro Tritime, about Heart of Chaos.
It may prove useful to you. Keep it with you for now.
Really? Thanks.
go! Take this! Light spear cannon! Take... Light spear cannon! Take... Don't get up! Don't get up! I'll do whatever it takes. Let's go! No way! Hammer strike! Light spear cannon! Hammer strike! Swallow fury! Take this! Swallow fury! No way! Hammer strike! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! No way! Take this! Light spear cannon! That's your best? You're dead! Take this! Light spear cannon!
Hey! Quit!
Take this! Light spear cannon! No way!
Like this?
Bring it on!
Hey! Quit playing!
Hammer strike! Light spear cannon!
Like this? Like this?
Hammer strike! Light spear cannon! You're mine! Now!
Hey! Like this? Take this?
I'll do whatever it takes. You're dead! Take Light spear cannon! Eat this! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! Don't get up! Look away! Don't get up! Don't get up! Take this! Light spear cannon! Take this! Swallow fury! I'll do whatever it takes. Let's go! Bring it on! Habit strike! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! You're mine! Now die! Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Piercing flash! Light flash! Who's next? Bring it on! Light spear cannon! You're mine! Now die! Who's next? See ya! See ya! We're done here. I'll destroy you! Habit strike! Swallow fury! Take this! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! No way! Take this! Light spear cannon! Habit strike! Light spear cannon! No way! Take this! Light spear cannon! I'll do whatever it takes. let's go! Take this! Light spear cannon! Swallow fury! Take this! Light spear cannon! Heavy strike! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! Take this! Take this! Light spear cannon! Take this! Take... See? Ha! Get out of my base! You're dead! Take this! Light spear cannon! Bring it on! Take this! Light spear cannon! You're mine! Now, die!